Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you see me from this side of the house, it's because I was making some mandazis for breakfast. But then I thought that it's right that I share with you guys this video. And before I continue, before I tell you what we are going to be talking about today, kindly, if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly hit that subscribe button, like this video, share this video with your friend, and join the family. So my people, this video goes mostly to ladies, but then men should also hear this. So what is the video about? The video is about women stop chasing men. Women stop chasing men. Before I continue, remember that this is purely my opinion, and it doesn't mean that your opinion is wrong. It's purely my opinion. So I don't know what is happening to us, but I feel like slowly by slowly we've abandoned the traditional ways, and slowly we are joining what we are calling as modern life. And as a result of this, many marriages and most relationships have continued suffering. Why? Because the foundation is wrong, the foundation is poor, and everything bad. Why should women stop chasing men? Because I don't know who said that it's alright for a lady to be the one approaching a man. I don't know who said that it is alright for me as a lady or for another lady to take a man's number and stop chasing after that man. I don't know who said it is alright, because in my own opinion, it attracts so many suffering. Remember guys, the more you chase this man, the faster he runs. That one only means that you will never get hold of him, because the more you chase him, the more he runs. So you will end up suffering, you will end up being so much drained. So guys, there are some consequences that comes along with chasing a man. And number one, he ends up eating you up. He ends up taking advantage of you sexually. Why? First, when you started chasing this man, one, it's because, or rather the message that you sent to him, it's that you're desperate. And most of the time, you find that you're desperate. Desperate for love, desperate for marriage, and every other thing. And so, this man ends up taking advantage of you. And remember, because you're the one who started chasing him, this only means that you have to do something for you to keep this relationship going, or for you to maintain this relationship. And so in one way or the other, you end up sleeping, or rather having sex with this man, because you feel like this is a way that you will keep him grounded, or this is a sure bet that he will never leave you, because you end up thinking that maybe you are the sweetest, or because of how sweet or how good you are, that this man will never leave you. So you end up having sex with him. And what happens in most cases? This man might leave you immediately, and if he doesn't, he might take advantage of the sex pleasure for a while, maybe for months, and some others will not even leave. They will keep holding. Why? For them to keep enjoying you, as in enjoying sex from you. They will keep sending false signals to you, like to show you that you just keep waiting for them, because eventually they will end up marrying you. Let me ask you, maybe you're dating a guy and every week you sleep with him like 2 times, and you end up dating this man for like either 2 years to 3 years, or maybe even others go for more years. So before these 2 years or 3 years ends, how many times will you have slept with this man? And to just ask, What else do you think that he's looking forward to getting from you? After all, he has explored every part of you. So in my view, what happens in this case? One, he might end up dumping you, and you will feel so much used and so much wasted. The second thing, you will end up taking yourself to his house for marriage. And the third thing, he will end up marrying you out of sympathy. Why? Because he feels like he doesn't know how to live, and he feels like he will have wasted most of your time. So you end up getting married for the wrong reasons. And the truth of the matter is, in your marriage, these things will catch up with you. And you will have things to look back and regret, because the foundation was very wrong right from the word go. That is point number one, consequences of dating, consequences of chasing a man. And the number two thing is that you will end up being the one to keep, or rather to maintain this relationship. And let me tell you guys, maintaining a relationship or keeping a relationship, especially with a person who is not interested, it's not even easy. And so, how will you end up maintaining or keeping this relationship? One, and guys, it's good not to ignore these points, because they are very, very, very important. And also, they also serve as red flags. And also, they serve as signs of a man who wants to be chased. And so, point number one, it's you will end up maintaining the communication between you and these guys. And how do you maintain the conversation? He will never call you. He will never have the credit to call you. He will never have the time to call you. You will always be calling him. And even when he finds your missed calls, he will never even call back. Why? Because every time he's giving excuses. Oh, I was busy. Oh, you don't know it is my weakness. Me, I don't call people. Have you ever even seen me call people? Every time you call him, he's on another call. But he ends up telling you that he doesn't call people. Yet, he's busy talking to the other girl. And you are here busy chasing him. But he never have time for this. Who even wants to keep up with this? That is one. Point number two, he will end up torturing you so much or abusing you emotionally, verbally, physically, and the other one we had talked about, sexually. There's nothing as painful as when someone is abusing you emotionally. Why? This is the kind of a guy that will tell you any kind of a word. They will make you feel so useless. They will make you feel like you don't belong. And these are the people that end up making people take their own lives. Why? Because they make you feel so useless and feel so unworthy as a way of abusing you. And remember guys, you are here in this relationship to get that satisfaction emotionally, to get that comfort as a woman. But on the other hand, this guy is here to benefit from you sexually, or rather to satisfy his physical needs. So your goals are two different things. And so he will end up hurting you so much. And guys, to add on that, any person that doesn't care how you feel emotionally, or anyone who doesn't take care of your feelings, they are not worthy your time. They are so expensive for you to afford. So if I were you, I would just run away from my life. That is the other thing. The things that you should not be ignorant about. And the third thing, this guy will end up abusing you financially. I don't know also, again, I don't know who told people, or rather who told ladies, that for you to keep a man and you're just dating, you're not even married, that you are supposed to provide for this man. You start up businesses for them, and you're not married, you're just dating. You start up businesses for them, you pay for their rent, you pay for their food, you buy for them credits, you buy them clothes. Yes, I don't refuse that. It's alright to surprise the person you love, or to support the person that you love, sepenye wamekwama. But this thing of being the breadwinner, or being the okay, let me ask you, before you came into his life, wasn't he surviving? Wasn't he living? Who told you that it is your responsibility to finance a man, and a man that you're just dating? Ladies, wake up. Let's stop being taken advantage of by these men. And when I say men, it's not all of them. Some men are very good and very responsible, but just a few. And mostly the generation that we have. Guys, stop chasing a man. You will end up paying for so much. You will keep financing him, you take loans for him, and eventually, if you're not the one, he will still leave you. So even if you give so much money, it's not a way or a sure bet that he will stay. And the worst thing about it is that what you started, even when you get married, you will have to keep with it. Because if you don't keep with it, then that marriage is meant to fall. That is the other thing. The other point, guys, that you should not be ignorant about, or signs that a man wants to be chased. Every time that you have a disagreement with this person, guys, you will be the one to look for this guy, because he will never come looking for you. You will be the one to apologize. You will be the one to baby him. Ladies, don't forget your position as a wife, as a lady. Don't forget your position as the lady in this relationship. So when you chase a man, you will keep apologizing. You will keep up mending for things that you don't even know what happened. And every time that you get a disagreement or an argument, he runs away. Or rather, what we call, he ghosts. He takes 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, 2 weeks without talking to you. And at the end of it all, you will be the one to look for him. Let me tell you, girls, a mature man, and a man who is a man, and a man who knows their responsibilities, even when you have disagreed, they will call you, they will talk to you, they don't run away from their problems. That is the other point, guys. Be very careful. Don't keep begging a man, looking for him and trying and saying sorry for things, for his mistakes. Why do you have to keep torturing yourself? And the other thing, these men will keep threatening you. Every time there is a disagreement, they'll keep telling you, oh, I will go, I will leave you. And another thing, they will keep reminding you of, hey, you know, I'm going through this, you know, this and this happened, you know, so and so you did what. They will keep you showing how much they are going, as in the stress that they are going through. They will keep threatening you. Why? Because they don't want to face their mistakes. They don't want to say I'm sorry. So they don't want to accept their mistakes. So every time there's a disagreement, they'll keep threatening you and telling you that they will leave. Oh, let them go. If a man tells you he will go just because he will leave you, just because he doesn't want you to sit down and solve what is at hand, let him go. Were you not surviving before he came to your life? So for how long will you keep up with that? So if a man keeps threatening you that he will leave, oh, kindly let him go. Let him go and don't look back. That is the other thing. So guys, those are some of the points, or rather, those are the things that you should never ignore when it comes to dating, because could be these are just signs that you are the one chasing a man. And so the problem, or rather the biggest problem that we have as ladies, and I have listened to so many stories, ladies giving their stories of what happened or what they faced in relationships. The problem that we have today, it's because once someone wrongs you for the first time, it's because people keep wronging us every now and then. But every time we want to give it a name. We don't want to face something for what it is. If it is pink, let's say it's pink. Let's stop saying it's blue or it is some other color. Let's face something for what it is. And so if this person is not worthy your time, if this person wrongs you, if this person abuses you, stop saying that he has an issue of anger, outbursts. Let's stop saying that it's childhood trauma. Didn't you have some childhood trauma? What is making you not abuse him? Let's stop defending mistakes. Let them call them mistakes. Let us face them for what they are, so that we can be able to let go of these toxic people in our lives. One thing, guys, to note is that once a person wrongs you for the first time, or once they show you who they are for the first time, you believe them. And for the first time, it's supposed to be a warning. And when it happens for the second time, it's supposed to be a lesson. So when it happens for the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth time, and so forth and so on, remember that you're the one who is giving yourself up to this man for him to be toxic to you. And what will happen at the end of it all? You will end up losing yourself in it. And the worst thing that can happen to a person, it's losing yourself in a relationship, because you will end up being so much drained, so much wasted. You will go through so much stress, and that is now what leads to depression. Even what you used to love most, even you as a person, you forget yourself in this. And by the time you come to realize or awaken from your sleep, it will be so late. So my people, it's not ladies who should be chasing men. Let's not run away, and let's not abandon our traditions, because in one way or the other, they usually protect us from so many things. Let's stop modernizing everything. Let them also pay the cost of chasing you. So guys, that is what we had for today. So if there is something that I have forgotten, or something that you would want to comment, kindly comment down below. And remember guys, to subscribe to my channel. Help us grow. Help us learn together by subscribing, by liking this video, and by sharing this video with your friends. Until we meet in the next video. Bye!